Hi friends, my name is Rahul Jain. I'm a SEBI registered research analyst. Very recently, I came across a viral post on Reddit. This post is written by a 22-year-old female. She's working somewhere, and what she's writing is that she's earning around 1.2 lakh rupees per month, which is after taxes. So this is not CTC. This is a take-home salary of 1.2 lakh rupees per month. Okay, now she's spending a lot of money. She's saying that I'm spending around 35,000 rupees per month on rent. Okay, 30,000 rupees on car EMIs, around 15 to 20,000 rupees on eating out, shopping, etc. 5 to 10,000 rupees on groceries, electricity and maids, etc. is around 10,000 rupees, and gym membership around 3,000 rupees. So if you look at this expense, comes out to be around 1.10 lakh rupees per month. So out of 1.20 lakh rupees per month as the take home salary, she's spending almost 1.10 lakh rupees per month. Now there are two questions she's asking. Number one is that, am I spending too much? And number two is that, where can I cut down to be able to save minimum 30,000 rupees per month? Now I want you to pause this video only for 10 seconds and let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is she spending too much? Yes or no? And secondly, where she can fix the expenses so that her saving is at least 30,000 rupees per month. Where is that one item you think she needs to cut down the cost? Is it the rent? Is it the car EMI? Is it the gym membership? Whatever you feel, let me know in the comments, because I really want to read your comments. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal you my strategy, and I want you to see whether you and me are on the same page or not. Therefore, pause this video. Let me know in the comments what you think should be fixed here. Are you done yet? Please take 10 seconds of time and let me know in the comments. It's extremely important from a financial learning perspective. Okay, hoping that you've now done it, let me move on. Let me tell you my perspective in terms of where she should fix her finances so that she can actually be financially free by the age of only 40 or 42. Extremely important video. Everything I speak will be making some logical sense to you. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments a simple thank you and like this video while I move to the detailed analysis now. First of all, kudos to her that she's earning 1.2 lakh rupees per month at the age of 22, and that is after taxes. This is a very good income that she's earning. Not a lot of people are able to earn 1.2 lakh rupees per month at the age of 22. So she got that very good. Okay. Now coming to expenses, her biggest expense, number one expense is rent. How much is that? 35,000 rupees per month. Now, is this rent too high or too low? We need to understand one important concept, which is called rent to take home salary ratio. Okay, in her case, the rent is 35,000 rupees. Divide by the take home salary, it is 1.2 lakh rupees. Comes out to be around 30%. So she's spending 30% of her take home salary into rent. Okay, now in US there is a rule called 30% rule, and they have followed this traditionally from 1970s or 80s. This is a very old rule, and it's a bullshit rule. People are following that rule blindly, that it's okay to spend 30% of your take home salary on rent. No, that is not the way it works. You have to look at people's age. You have to look at your take home salary. You have to look at your financial goals. Then only you arrive at how much is the good amount for you to spend on rent. Here is a thumb rule that is based on two parameters. Number one is the age. So if your age is between 20 to 30 or 30 to 40 or greater than 40, then how much you should spend. Okay. The second parameter is your take home salary. If your take home salary is less than 1 lakh rupees, it is 1 to 3 lakh rupees, or if it is greater than 3 lakh rupees, then how much should be your rent to take home salary ratio. So in the first scenario, which is if your age is 20 to 30 and your take home salary is less than 1 lakh rupee, then maximum 15% you should be spending on your rent. If it is between 1 to 3 lakh rupees, then maximum 20%. If it is greater than 3 lakh rupees, then it should be maximum 25%. I'll come to the logic in a minute. Okay. While if your age is 30 to 40, then you can afford to spend a little bit more. Okay. If your take home salary is less than 1 lakh rupee, then 20% max. If it is 1 to 3 lakh rupees, maximum 25%. If it is greater than 3 lakh rupees, then maximum 30%. Then comes the third scenario. If your age is greater than 40, then what you should do? You shouldn't be renting your flat or house. You need to have your house by 40. I've seen a lot of people in social media. For example, Nikhil Kamath earlier said that I will never buy a house. Guess what? He's bought his house before he's hit 40. I can give you plenty of examples that people realize it very late. You need to have a house. Okay, whether you are in India or wherever, it doesn't matter. You need to have your house before you hit 40. 40 is a very good age to have your house. Okay. Now coming back to this logic, why this logic? Now let's take her case. Her age is between 20 to 30. She is very young. She doesn't have her own family like children, husband, wife or whatever, right? And since her salary is 1 lakh to 3 lakh, she can go up to maximum 20%. And if she does that, then her rent maximum should be 24,000 rupees per month. Okay. Now why did I increase the rent ratio when the salary is 1 to 3 lakhs? Simply because if you are earning that much of salary, then you deserve to live a better life. It doesn't mean that you have to save every small penny and you're going to live your life after 50 or 60. By then your life will be gone. Okay. Therefore, if you're earning 1 to 3 lakh rupees per month, you can afford to go maximum 20%. Of course, if you want to cut down, that is your choice, but you can't exceed 20%. So in her case, coming back to her case, 24,000 rupees per month, she can rent a nice 2-bedroom flat somewhere in a decent society, not a very posh location maybe, right? She can compromise in size a little bit, right? 24,000 rupees per month, she can easily afford to spend on a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom depending on where she lives. I don't know where she lives, right? But that is the maximum she should spend, and if she does that, she's going to save around 11,000 rupees per month in rent. She can straight away make that decision and move on from current society and rent a flat which is much cheaper and save 11,000 rupees per month. That is my take on her rent. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Either ways, I want to know what is your perspective. How much should be the maximum rent? I've given you the framework. In my view, that makes a lot of sense. Now coming to her second biggest item that she spends on is car EMIs, around 30,000 rupees per month. A lot of people say that, Rahul, why would she need car? I'll come to that in a minute, but I did some quick maths. Okay. So if she's taken a loan of, let's say, 15 lakh rupees for the car, right? It comes out to be around 30,000 rupees per month EMI, provided the loan is at 8.5% interest rate and it is taken for 5 years. So she would have paid, let's say, around 16, 17 lakh rupees for a car. Okay. She would have done some down payment, 1 lakh or 2 lakhs, and remaining she would have taken a loan. This is a very broad assumption, but this is what it gets to, around 30,000 rupees per month EMI. Now, a lot of people will question her that you are at the age of 22. Why have you taken a car first of all? Can't you go and buy a scooter and just drive your scooter when you're going to office or wherever, right? Some people will say that, you know what, she can take public transport. Here is my view. Okay, when it comes to Indian roads, driving on two-wheelers is extremely dangerous. Number one, there is such a big pollution and dust. Whichever city, any city you go to, it's a horrendous condition in India when it comes to road conditions. People are riding two-wheelers, either they don't have a choice or because of some situations, but we cannot deny the facts around pollution, potholes on the road, and extremely dangerous traffic conditions in India. And coming to public transport, you know the shocking condition of India's public transport system when it comes to buses, trains, etc. It is horrific. In my view, she has done a good job of going for a car. You go in the traffic in a car, maybe do a carpooling or buy your own car. It's a very good decision. I know you can do Excel spreadsheet calculations and it will tell you that, oh, you shouldn't be buying a car or whatever. In my view, it's a very good decision. Start your car, get into your car, start your slow AC, okay, dust free, pollution free. You sit inside, be comfortable and enjoy your ride, right? That's what I believe in. However, in her case, she's done a financial mistake. What is that? She's gone for a car that is costing her EMI of 30,000 rupees per month. In my view, at the age of 22, if she can control her show off or the comfort a little bit and go for a smaller car, second-hand car, used car, okay, 5 lakh rupees mein you get something like 3-year-old Tata Punch or whatever. Decent economic mileage driven car, okay, that will do the wonders for you. And if I do the same calculations, 5 lakh rupees of loan at 8.5% interest for 5 years comes out to be around 10,000 rupees per month EMIs, okay. She can literally save around 20,000 rupees per month in the EMIs that is going out for car. And if I add the previous rent, 11,000 rupees per month saving plus 20,000 rupees here, it comes out to be around 31,000 rupees per month saving in these two big items by not compromising a lot. Okay, still 24,000 rupees per month rent is a decent rent, and at the same time still having a car, not getting through the pollution, traffic, etc. Taking a used car which is not for show off, which is for convenient, which is for the health reasons. This is a very logical middle ground from a finance perspective and from a lifestyle perspective as well. She can easily save 31,000 rupees per month by just doing these two big changes. Now, whether you agree with me on car or not, let me know in the comments. What is your take on car EMIs? Would love to hear your comments. And so far, if you're liking this content, request you to hit the like button. Let me know in the comments. A simple thank you. It motivates me and my team to bring such content to you at zero cost. With that, let me move to item number 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And let's try to come to a conclusion in terms of where all she can save some more money. The third biggest item of her spending is around 20,000 rupees per month on eating or shopping or whatever. Okay, now this is where Gen Zs are totally broken. Okay, I recently came across my friend's friend, okay, and her Swiggy statement is in front of you. She spent around 1,21,000 rupees for around 3.5 months of duration just on Swiggy platform. And if you do some maths, around 35,000 rupees per month she spent on Swiggy. Now you may say that all this is too much, this might be one of exception. Actually, there are a lot of people who are spending a lot on Swiggy and Zomato because of convenience, because of the food, because of the taste buds or whatnot. This is the reality. Okay. Now in her case, she's spending around 20,000 rupees per month on eating out and shopping. Now I totally get that. If you're a young girl, want to go out, express yourself, do some shopping, do it. Absolutely fantastic. You need to do it. You need to live your life when you are at 22, not when you are at 62. Okay. But there has to be a ceiling on it. Otherwise, you can spend all your salary on eating out and shopping. Where is the logical sense? Where is the boundary? Where is the ceiling? Where is the draw line? So in my view, logical sense is not more than 10% of your take home salary you should be spending on eating out or shopping. That is maximum 10%. Okay. So 10% of 1,20,000 rupees is what? 12,000 rupees per month. So yes, go out and spend 12,000 rupees per month because you like it. You love to do it. Okay. But in that case, you can save at least 8,000 rupees per month. And if I add this 8,000 rupees per month to previous 31,000 rupees per month, it comes out to around 39,000 rupees per month of saving in these three items. Okay. Now, if you see the remaining items, 10,000 rupees groceries per month, 10,000 rupees electricity, maids, etc. 3,000 rupees gym membership, all are valid expenses. You can't cut down on that. Okay, you might make some changes, 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, but let's say mota she can save 40,000 rupees per month easily by doing a better budgeting, by doing a better financial planning. In my view, she needs to have a life insurance as well as a medical insurance. Extremely important, because what if she gets hospitalized and God forbid her hospital bill comes out to around 40,000 rupees? Where is she going to pay it? Because she's running literally hand to mouth here. Right? So in my humble opinion, 2,000 rupees per month spending on life insurance as well as healthcare should cover it easily, and that will leave her still 38,000 rupees per month. And that is a lot of money in my view that she can go and do some magic about. Now this 38,000 rupees per month, if she invests this every month regularly, okay, she can be financially free in the next 20 years. By the time she turns 42, she'll be financially free. How? 38,000 rupees per month, expected rate of return 10%. Okay, if she builds a diversified portfolio around Indian stock market, US stock market, gold, debt, fixed income instruments, all together put together, 10% expected rate of return is not too high an expectation. For 20 years, that comes out to be around 2.89 crores. She will have this corpus at the age of 42. If she does well, and if her portfolio does 12%, this amount can be around 3.76 crores. And here is what she could do. Every year, step up this 38,000 rupees by only 10%. At the end of 42nd year, assuming 12% annual return, she can build a corpus of around 7.5 crores. All she needs is some bit of discipline of saving 38,000 rupees per month. Okay, and I can guarantee that by the time she turns 42, she'll be in a much better position as I am today. I have made a lot of mistakes in my life because when we are young, nobody's teaching us any of this concept. We are just going and spending our money because Jindagi na milegi dobara concept is what Gen Z is living in right now. Little bit of financial planning. Of course, live your life at the age of 22, 24, 28, 30, whatever age you are. But don't make big financial mistakes. Just do a little bit better in your financial planning and learn investing. This is the most underrated skill, which is not learning investments. Okay. If you learn investment, be it Indian stock market, US stock market, fixed income instrument. I mean, look at RBI floating rate bonds, fixed income instrument that is offering 8% returns. No brainers. Okay, I've talked about that on my Hindi channel. If you have not yet subscribed my Hindi channel, go to my Hindi channel. You will find a lot of good content in the last 2 to 3 months that I've curated around fixed income instruments. Okay, point is very, very simple. 10% expected rate of return, 12% expected rate of return can be done, provided you build a diversified portfolio. You learn 2 to 3 hours every week around investing, and definitely financial freedom can be achieved at the age of 40 or 45, whichever age you are looking at right now. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And if you think my analysis was more or less logical, let me know in the comments as well. I need to know your feedback. I need to know your response. I need to know your comments. And I need your likes and comments, because that is a motivation for me and my team to come back, create good content for you that makes sense. With that, I'm going to see you in my next video. Until then, keep rocking.